don't know. I feel like Connor's going to distract
I'm
me.
going through everything, bro.
I'm scared. It's okay. All right. Hi, guys. Welcome back to All 22 Podcast. Glad to have you back. Today with me, I have the Midwest boys from, is it Middleburg? Midwestivania. So I just want to hear the backstory of this, but first we're going to go around and say names. We'll start with you, Tank.
I'm Carter. Everybody calls me Tank because I'm big.
Come on, thank you.
Name's Ben.
Trey.
And I'm Hunter.
So let me have it. I need to hear the story, man. Connor's distracting me. I need to hear the story. Tell me the story of the Midwest boys. How 4 of you ended up here.
Well,
Who wants to go first?
Who's starting this?
like how far back do we go? Like the beginning?
Like-
The beginning?
Yeah, just playing high school ball together and how you all ended up here at the same. Because, I mean, me and John both ended up here. We were the same class out of the same school. And if Sam Reed played again, there would have been 3 of us. But you guys, man, just 4 of you. So just explain, please.
Okay, so starting off with junior high, our freshman year, me and Ben actually played junior high, and then Trey was, he played his freshman year on varsity. So we actually didn't play together then, but before that, back to what?
Like the old days, like
Like midgets and peewee football.
Yeah, like
we started
Pee Wee
playing football, what, like 10, 11, 12?
I think we started playing together when we were like 7 or 8.
Like us 3. Tank didn't come till later, though.
Yeah, he played soccer for
Tank
a while.
was a soccer player till then.
Farther along.
But yeah, we played ever since pee-wees, midgets, junior high. I didn't get to play junior high with Hunter, but I played with Ben for a year.
Mhm.
And then all 4 years of high school. And then basically it came time to, deciding what we wanted to do. Me and Hunter were visiting schools. I think, Ben, you visited.
I was talking to coaches, but I ghosted half the coaches.
You weren't really like,
I didn't like. I was
you
deciding.
weren't really set on it, right?
Yeah, no. I decided I wanted to go to school for school. I wanted to like focus on engineering and stuff. And then pretty much Trey was the first one that decided he wanted to settle down in Juniata, and he was like, "Man, it's a great school, great coaches, all new coaching staff. Like, you gotta check this place out." And I was like, "There's no way I'm gonna like it." But somehow he convinced me to go. Finally, I went on my visit, and I went in there thinking, I'm not going to like this place. There's no way. It's a little tiny thing, hour away from home. And finally, I literally left it with the biggest smile I think I've had in almost my entire life, thinking, this place really is where I want to be. And then, not long after,
Yeah, so after those 2 kind of visit here and had the idea of coming here, I eventually went on my visit. And actually, the coach that took me on a visit is no longer here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I kind of liked it too. And then those 2 came here, and I mean, we always talked about it, and it kind of played out the way we always wanted it to. And all 3 of us just sticking together the whole time. So it was meant to be.
Yeah. We kind of said, why not, Like, why not play college ball together? It'd be something cool to do, something. And then about a year later, in that general area, old Tanky said, let me come up for a visit to old JC. So he did. Not thinking any of it. I tried, talking him into it, just because. I kind of got to him, it was in his mind, and then he saw. I sent Coach Carter your number, right?
not even. That's not even how it started. Like Tank came up like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
And it got to the point where he just walked around campus pretending he was a recruit every single weekend.
Yeah.
And like he wasn't a recruit, but he convinced the entire football team he was. And it got to the point where he knew almost more football players than we did, because we were still freshmen at the point, and it was like the beginning of the season. And Tank was a recruit up every weekend, pretty much.
It was kind of really a weird circumstance because I had no intent of ever playing college football or ever going to college.
Because, you graduated in 19, right? So a year before them.
I graduated in 20, so I'm a year
20.
older than them. Yeah. So it's kind of weird being almost a 21-year-old freshman hanging out with a bunch of 18-year-old dudes.
Now being younger than us, technically. Yeah. Now we're the older ones.
Yeah.
It's,
I mean, technically.
it's a little change.
And what? This is your only third year of actually playing football too.
Yeah, this is my 3rd year playing football.
You were grass fairy before that.
I was. Well, our high school didn't exactly have a football team. Like, we had a partnership
heard.
with another school. So I didn't want to play until like we had our own team, and then people reached out and was like, "Yo, Tank, you got to try this football thing. I think you'd like it." I was like, "Well," I went to a game against, I think it was Upper Dolphin. And that was when I was like, "Wow, I just drove an hour and a half, and I didn't play. This kind of sucks." and I next year came out, balled out.
So you say there's a funny story behind having 2 schools, 1 team? Because around, my area, in the good 717, there's none of that. It's all, 1 school, 1 team, for the most part. So tell me about how 2 schools and 1 team mix.
Well, pretty much it started how the team we joined with, I think their entire high school was probably 200 kids maybe.
Were they like a? Were you guys 1A?
1A.
Yeah,
1A.
they were. It was a 1A school, and we were.
We were 2A.
Nah, I
3A.
think at the time
we were 4.
Whenever we got our own team, we started off 4A.
Yeah.
So it was like us 2 combined, and originally, they had like maybe 4 or 5 kids on the
Like, the
actual
whole-
high school team.
the
Like,
whole
rest
team was
just
all
Midwest
Midwest.
kids.
It was like 50, high 50s kids, high 50s.
And none of them started.
No.
No.
It was pretty much all of us
Playing
starting
for a
on their
different
team.
school.
It was really
Yeah.
messed up. And we would have to travel to their school, too.
So, like, what happened when you split up? Like,
So
what happened to their 5 kids that played football? Did they just...
So basically, my freshman year was the last year of the program, because it was East Juniata, and they decided to join with Juniata because of only having like 4 kids. So they decided to just join with Juniata. So that was the end of our program.
Which is not related to our Juniata because it's in a
No,
whole different
it's
county. That
completely
trips me
different.
up
It's
sometimes still.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
actual Juniata County.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, what the... Why are we Juniata and they're... Yeah, but keep going.
So now, like that, they got rid of that program, and then where was I going with that?
So
What was the question?
I'll take it over. It was
Yeah.
like our school had no intent of even like creating a football
Yeah.
program. They were just gonna kind of be done with it. And then there was some for partnership with the NFL where
Kickstart program.
the Kickstart program, where a school in Pennsylvania who didn't have a football program had the chance to partner with the NFL, and then all the schools basically sent in like a
Application?
like an application,
Yeah.
and then they picked one, and luckily enough we were that school.
Yeah.
So then we actually got like our starting equipment, like all of our practice like equipment and stuff. That was actually like old equipment from the Pittsburgh Steelers. And then we got all new pads and like jerseys and stuff. They were all like applied. Yeah. But
Did you guys get to go to a Steelers game too?
We actually got to go to the training camp. There's
Training
like a
camp.
viral video of when
Antonio Brown.
My bad. Straight up mossed Joe Hayden.
Yeah.
And then there's just a sea of blue kids.
Yeah.
And there's one kid in a black shirt. That was me.
And it was at St. Vincent too.
Yeah.
Was that St. Vincent?
Scrimmage zone.
You know,
I didn't know that at the time. I didn't realize.
All I remember was I was thinking, damn, this grass is nice.
Yeah.
This is some nice ass grass.
You want to say that again?
I just remember when we stepped on that field, I thought we didn't realize it was a small D3 college sports team,
I didn't know
but we stepped on it and I was like, holy cow, this grass is so nice. Like you just wanted to lay down in the grass. Like it was amazing, man.
it was very nice.
That must be
grass.
some really nice grass.
You
but
don't even understand.
I'll speak for myself. Like, just going there, oh my gosh, we thought we were on top of the world.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, because
never
after we
experienced
got to
anything
meet,
like it.
the players came up and talked to us. And who was it? AB, Joe Hayden, right?
Joe Hayden.
Yeah.
Shoot.
we got some things
Joey
signed.
Julius. Not Joey Julius. Oh my gosh.
Julius.
It's
Penn
Jesse
State
James.
kicker. Yeah.
Jesse
JJ.
James,
Yeah.
yeah.
Jesse James.
They signed many of our things, you know.
Many of your things.
Many of their things.
Many of
Hats,
their things.
towels, electronics.
Yeah. Little
No.
devices and stuff.
No, you guys have a pretty neat story. How you all somehow end up together. Yeah. After that, do you guys have any funny stories about each other? Like, I just want to hear something crazy about one another. Like, back from like, if what we were seeing is on screen right now, we'd have to put this on a different website. Okay.
I think one story I have to tell is, what was it? The one night we all went to Tank's house. Like, it was our sophomore year.
Oh, yeah.
It was a long night.
Actually, I'll take over for this one. Because I think we're talking
It was
about the
after
same
a
thing.
game. I forget.
It was,
was
after
after
a game. And sadly enough, we actually had it's not funny to say, but we had a funeral to attend to the next day. One of our ex-players had passed away, unfortunately. But we had everybody at my house. We just had pizza, had fun. Pretty sure we won that game as well, which was a rare occurrence, but was a rare occurrence.
No, we went 500 that season. We went 5-5.
Yeah, but
Not bad for a first year
Then-
football team.
I forget why we would had to leave somewhere. And I was like, "Oh, I'll drive us. I'll take us there."
In
And I-
his grandfather's truck.
At the
to say
time,
least.
my car was in the shop, so I took Carl's truck. We had to go back to Ben's house. I straight up blew past this stop sign. And this street, you have to stop because it has like a curved middle hill type thing.
like a foot deep indent in the road.
Into the hill. So we hit that probably going 45. And then big old Benjamin here got tossed in the air, spun around. His butt went straight through the dash, shattered the dash completely.
My entire body landed horizontal on the dash of the truck, shattering the whole thing.
But the thing is, we didn't know the dash shattered. I don't understand how we didn't know, but we just didn't know. We just realized the mirror was knocked off.
well, the mirror was knocked off, and I think what distracted us the most was when I fell off of the dash, my tailbone landed on this old truck's seatbelt, which was metal, and it landed right on my tailbone. So I was like immobilized, just in agony.
He was in pain. So we get to where we're going. We stop for some snacks at Sunoco, and as soon as we pull up and park, because where you park it's all lit up, we look up and we just go, "Why is there no dash?" It was just in shambles, all shattered, and we drove back, got super glue, tried to put it back together, but it was like such an old truck.
It was like a 3,000 piece puzzle.
You tried to put it back together, and it would just snap in half more.
It was them old Dakotas, man. They couldn't handle it.
It was a rough night. Then I think Hunter ended up sleeping in that truck that night.
No,
Was that a different night? Was it?
No,
No.
there was a different night where me and Oakley slept out.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
Ben. It was
Yeah.
Ben.
In a bunch of briars. The bed of
Yes.
the truck was full of briars, and for some reason we just slept on it.
So you broke a dash.
Yeah, my body broke too. My
body
body broke too.
His
Good.
tailbone was out for weeks.
Yeah, I think I literally almost missed a game because of it.
Yeah.
Like it was bad.
GGP. And any other quick stories?
There's a lot of stories, but
Yeah, I
don't
feel
know how
like there's a
rated
lot
they
of things that
are.
probably can't be said
Yeah.
Keep it
on something.
PG-13.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, hey, Connor Fry,
Trying to
how's it
think of
going?
those ones.
You got any words to say?
Get on.
Talk about being our roommates.
I gotta get on the screen. What's up? How you doing? It's hard being a dad. I understand how people could get thrown off by, having some kids. But I have my 5. And I would do anything for them. Anything. Literally anything. I
Wow.
love you guys.
I love you too, Dad.
Each one of you little buggers. You're gonna be great athletes one day, and I'm excited to see it. You better make it to the NFL.
Yeah.
And pay for my my gosh darn tendonitis. It's flaring up again. Need my ointment. All right. Well, this is a guest appearance. Deuces.
What's up with your shoe, bro?
What's up with your face, bro? I've had these slides. Okay, I'll show the camera.
you don't got it.
I've had these slides
Not
for
the dog.
a long time. I'm not going to show you the dogs, but I'll show you the slides. Don't worry, they're barking. So these little things, they have been ripped to shambles by my piggies.
Oh yeah.
And it's crazy.
Nice
Look at
spin the
that.
camera. Just what everyone wants to see.
All right. Well, sorry. Didn't put my... All right. Thank you. Thank you.
No,
Thanks
thank
for
you.
the applause.
Thank
Hey,
you.
don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below
Wow,
for
I'm doing my
a
plug,
chance
too.
to win a sweet prize.
There's no prize.
All right. Thank you.
Hey, you ready for tomorrow night? Me, you, Wastic, baby. We're gonna be talking about stuff.
Wastic? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
What did you say? Wastic?
Wastic.
What's
I'm
Wastic?
Wastic.
Ah!
Thank you, Connor. Okay, well, as we wrap up, any last remarks from the Midwest boys?
Thanks for having us on, man.
No, I have
Thank you,
something.
guys. Oh, okay.
With you two, I know you mostly knew a lot of the guys here, but you coming in as a freshman, how, like, adapting to, like, a whole new team, what was that like for you?
I thought for me it was pretty easy. Coming in, I knew Sam Reed, who was a lineman last year, so he kind of got me one of the guys on like my official visit. And then getting up here, I went to inbound, so we spent like 3 days overnight here, so I got to know a lot of the guys from that. And then just you guys made it really easy. I bonded with that nut over there, Connor, pretty easily. And I knew Gunner too. Me and Gunner. Oh my, we were trapping together back in the 717, Franklin County Lake. So I knew a good group of guys, and you guys just made it pretty easy to fit in, which was nice. It was nice. Well, you think I should have the specialists on next? Get a little Hovis, some Mullen, some Buell, get some kickers. Shane, what?
No. you're
Backup
not.
long snapper? I mean, if you...
What about preseason starting kicker?
Oh, that's true. Okay. Thank you guys for listening, watching, whatever you're doing. Really appreciate it. And let's take this out of here. Tip of the spear.
Always sharp.
Wow, that was a good one. I love you, Connor. I really do. Eating your burrito for me.
Connor.